Alright, so we're going to do apoc 3 Sunny Meadows, which is the hardest difficulty in Phasmo. And let's see if we can get another gold trophy under our belt. So this is my loadout. Feel free to screenshot this or take a picture. This is my loadout selection here. So this is what I prefer to take in. And what I would strongly advise, because I've won many trophies with this loadout on apoc gold. Or you can save the clip if you want to clip it, where you can see what I take in, what tier I take in as well, to get what you want to do. But yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Will this be back-to-back blood? Can you imagine this is back-to-back blood moon? Now, we are going to hear heavy rain, because apoc 2 and 3 is forced heavy rain. So, just be warned. So you can never say it straight off the bat. If you hear thunder, then you know it's not going to be. I think we might be fine. Can't see any redness creeping through. Yeah, I think we're fine. We're gonna find out. Yeah, we're fine. No back-to-back blood moon. Okay. So first things first, what do I do for an apocalypse run? Is taking crucifixes and the EMF. So the ghost doesn't teleport you. So the ghost doesn't teleport at your feet and like instantly kill you. Now I would strongly recommend only doing an apoc 3 run once you've got a bit of money saved up and you've got like some tier 3 items available. Now unfortunately for me, when the apocalypse trophies first came out, I didn't have the joy of waiting to get tier 3 items because we didn't have the upgraded items when they first dropped all this. So I had to get it with just tier 2 basic phasmo gear. And yeah, I had no choice in the matter. But yeah, I got my gold trophy within like the first, I think, 2 weeks. When they first brought them out. When it first came available, when they redid Sunny Meadows. Because when they changed Asylum to Sunny, and then they introduced the Apocalypse Challenge at exactly the same time. And we've got many of them since. It doesn't happen on every map so well, but in some maps you can definitely like, yeah, just look at the ground and then on the truck. But also with Blood Moon you don't get a thunder, so you know you get like the lightning and thunder going like that. So if you're in the truck, that's so loud. If you're in the truck and you hear the thunder, and then you know instantly you haven't got Blood Moon, because you don't get that with that as well. That was kind of spooky, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, what's our objectives? Prevent the harm with crucifix, parabolic, and capture video. That's fine. Now, if we can get a perfect game, I will go for one again. But I'm not going to be aiming for it. My goal here is to demonstrate how to try and do an apocalypse one. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to win it. That's not the case. Just because I've done it before loads of times doesn't mean I always win it. It's not always a guarantee. It depends where the ghost is in a way. It depends what ghost you might have. If it's easy one to figure out. If it's not, will it be eventy enough? Like, all these things can come into play. So it's not a guarantee that I'm going to be able to do it, but we're going to give it a good old go and see. Yeah, the timing for that was so bizarre. I thought I almost saw that go off, then I'm like, please no. I'm like, please no. We don't want that. If we could somehow win this, I want to see, I wanna see what the outcome's going to be. Right, we've been dots down for some extra lighting, but as we've got tier 3 candles, we should be fine. Right, I think we're ready to go. Here we go. So first thing you want to do is to set up at the entrance. Spread your candles out a little bit. Let's get some light showing. Get your crucifixes a bit like one here. So you want one crucifix here to protect you at the entrance. And then your next one you want a bit down here. So that way if the ghost tries to roam to you, whatnot, and it doesn't get all the way to you at the front, and it makes it to about here, and then it triggers a hunt, then this crucifix will protect you from that as well. And these motion sensors are going to detect, again, like if we have either a Banshee or a Phantom that might be roaming our way, they will protect us from them. Let us know if we got one on, like, on its way towards us. I'll leave that one there for the moment. Right, so what do you need? So let me start again. What do you need for an Apocalypse run? So you don't need a perfect game. If you ever get told by anyone that you need a perfect game for Apocalypse run, then you have been completely, utterly lied to. You do not need a perfect game for an Apocalypse run. Help. So all you have to do is, one, get the ghost photo. So make sure, don't take multiple pictures in the book, because you're going to need those deletions in case you don't get a ghost photo. So for one, you need a ghost photo. Two, you need every objective done in the book here. So all these need to be ticked. And three, you need to make sure that you get the ghost correct. And that's all you have to do to get your gold trophy. You don't need to do anything else. You do not need a perfect game. You don't need to fill up the book. So if you ever get told that, you are 100% being fooled or lied to. Alright, I'm going to bring this over here. Alright, so now that we've set up, our next objective is to listen. To try and locate which direction the ghost is coming from. Whether it's over like to the left or to the right, downstairs, upstairs. So this is where we're going to stand and wait by our crucies. Check if it's hunting or not. So you want to stand here for a little while, for about, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. Just to make sure it's not a teleporter. Because remember when we had Banshees here before, Phantoms, Wraith. Just because they can use their ability doesn't mean that they're going to. So you have to give it some time before you really go testing this out. You could put a motion sensor here as well, because if it ends up being a Wraith, then that will go off. Alright, so now the hunt started. What we're going to do is move a little bit forward. And we're going to try and find the ghost. The only spawn location at the moment for the bone is there. That's the only one working. So looks like the ghost is on the right hand side. I heard something being thrown. which is not a great side to be on. Right, the hunt's about to... No, is it in the middle? Yeah, it's in the middle. That's outside now? Okay. So next thing you're going to do is listen to ghost speed. So the ghost speed there sounded normal. So what is normal for 150? So any ghost that you play on normal difficulty, so say that you have like a phase. So when you play like a normal game of Phasmo and you have a phase, phase already fast, isn't it? Right? Phase already fast. Phase fast. Dio's fast from a distance till it finds you. Hunter is fast in the ghost room with no power on. So if the ghost sounds fast, that means it's a normal speed ghost. So it's not a fake, because a fake would be faster than fast right now. Because remember, we've turned the ghost speed up massively here to 150. So the ghost speed is higher. So for the ghosts that are already fast, they would be faster. So if it doesn't sound like mega fast, then you can cross these ghosts out, like Moroi you can cross out, Faye you can cross out, Hunter you can cross out. And it's not super slow, because revs are slow when they don't see you, so we can cross that out. We know it's not a Dio, because it would have found us by now. So that's a few ghosts that we've able to cross out of the book. I guess the next thing we're going to want to do is maybe... Right, let's move up. So the next place I like to go to is this tiny little storage room over here, because you've got some shelves that you can use, and that will protect you from, that kind of help you break line of sight a little bit from the ghost. So we're going to place this down here. So we've got the crucifix down, and we're going to wait for a hunt to happen. So flicker the light switch. If you can't move the light switch, then you know the ghost is hunting. Like now, I'm clicking this like crazy, and I can't move it. So the ghost is like literally hunting right now. It must be in the back by the kitchens. If you get breath in the hallway, then the ghost is in the hallway running around still. So the hunt's about to be over. I'm going to go and grab the rest of the stuff. Now this is a little bit risky, because I still don't know, because it still could be a teleporter. So until you really know for sure, this could be a very scary move to do. Okay, we can't hear nothing. Alright, so we're going to need smudge. I think smudge, camera, and parabolic. It would be good here, because then we can listen to where it's hunting from. Okay, so now it's hunting right now. So now we're going to move up again. So you want to slowly move the equipment that you want. If you can bring some candles up with you, that's also really good. Because that will help you see, like, along the corridor. So yeah, the ghost is definitely coming from the back area somewhere. I think it's going to be like the kitchen zone. Okay. Alright, so we've got 3 lots of smudges. We've got the parabolic mic to help us. So what's really good about the parabolic, when you hear it hunting, a dot will appear. So once you roughly know the map size and how far the rooms are, you can kind of get a sense. So see when I'm tapping the light switch, you see how there's a dot right at the bottom of my screen on the parabolic, because that's where I'm standing and that's where the sound's coming from. And that's why it's very important not to hold. So if this was the ghost room, that's why it's very important, don't stand in the ghost room with the parabolic, because if you're standing like here and you're facing this way, try and get a response, the ghost could be standing here, right over here, just roaming around, and you're spending all your time looking this way, and you're not going to get a reading. So you're better to stand back and to have that radius of the parabolic, so if the ghost is roaming around, you can, like, have a higher chance of getting a response. Sounds normal, I don't think it's twins. Trying to listen to see if it's myelin. Alright, from my other smudge down, so you want to, like, set up bit by bit. Okay, the ghost has gone up that way, so it's fine to get a head start and start moving. I think that's fine. Right, so I think we're gonna... Alright, other smudge. Hunting again. So we're gonna need smudge. We've got the parabolic, so that's good. So that's one objective down. Video of the ghost and crucifix. So I'm gonna have to take this down. And I think it'd be best to take this down with us. What's not great, that if it's in the kitchen area, trying to get in and out of that kitchen zone, especially even like a cruci, is going to be a bit tough, but not impossible. I would like to get the candles down here. Okay, as I know, it's all the way back there. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Close all that behind us. Look how scary it is when you're just holding the candle out. Okay. Okay, it's over. Right, so I want it as smudge. Yeah, okay. Right, so I think first things first. God, both of these kind of almost require a smudge and record kind of deal. Yeah, this goes just really far back. So annoying. Okay, so we've lit up the hallway. And I think let's get the objective done first, I guess. think it might have changed rooms. Maybe. Okay, something. Right, I don't think it's. I think we would have known. We would have known if it was one of those three right now. It's not in a great. It's in a really annoying place. I don't think it's gonna be a party. We could move up to the washing machine room, but that's a lot of going. Again, moving everything up one by one. But how am I getting? Because when the ghost is hunting, if you notice, it goes from its room, in the kitchen, in the hallway, and it goes out into the courtyard. So when where the ghost is mostly moving, because you know how freezing temps works, where the ghost mostly is, it lowers down the temps. So if it lowers down the temps and it's roaming a lot and hunting a lot in the hallway, which it is, the temps go low. So when the temps go low below 5, you get a breath. So hunting right now. No, because this hallway starts from down there all the way round. This one hallway is connected, so when rooms are connected, well, not so much connected, but see, the ghost is not in, so now the ghost is in the hallway. You see how you start to get breath? And I didn't get breath a minute ago because it was in the room. So when it roams out of there, and because it keeps roaming in and out quite a lot, the temps in the hallways is very low. And that's how freezing temps works. Like if you have a ghost that is freezing temps, that's why you always hear me talk about it. It's why I always repeat myself about these things. And that's why the smaller the room, the harder it is to get freezing temps, especially if you've got roaming set to high. Because you have a small room like this. So like think of the crucifix, right? The crucifix has got his like circle, right? You see like it reaches out there. If the ghost is here and it goes, right, I want to roam to that spot out there, it will walk from that spot to out here. And if it stays roaming in this spot for quite a bit, then the temps will start to lower and the temps will start to go up in here. And that's why freezing temps is really annoying, and that is why you get delayed freezing. Because if the ghost is roaming out of there a lot, then you're gonna struggle. No, so any room size, doesn't matter how long it is or whatnot, that is how they're connected. So this hallway, so from that door there, from that door round all the way up, that the whole square, is one whole room. Just like the hallway here in the ring. Right? If you're standing here and the ghost is down the end corridor and it walks out, or even downstairs and it heads upstairs, you will get breath in this hallway. Because this whole hallway, that whole hallway there is connected. But it's not connected to this one. But that's why I hate playing with snow with a broken breaker. Because the problem with snow makes every room like really, really cold down to like 5 degrees. And so that's why you get breath everywhere when the breaker gets turned off. So that's why you see breath everywhere when you play with snow if the breaker's turned off. Because everywhere is cold. Every single room is cold. But as soon as you turn the breaker on, the temps disappear, apart from the ghost room or wherever it's walking, is because the ghost has lowered down the temps in that room. And that can help you in these bigger maps. It really helps you when you have a follower. Because like, if you have seen me play these before, when I'm at the entrance, and all of a sudden I got breath at the entrance, that's because the ghost has walked to my location like a phantom. It walks to my location, the ghost is in the room with me, the temps have lowered, I get breath, EMF goes off, the ghost is at my feet. That's why that happens. See, look, right now, you see that I don't have breath. See? I don't have breath in the hallway because the ghost isn't... The temps have gone up a little bit because the ghost isn't roaming out here as much. It's like probably moved rooms right at the back. But as soon as it gets near to the open room, as soon as it gets near to the corridor, I will get breath again. And when I see breath in the room, as it's one connected room, I will... It kind of helps that you play with a broken breaker as well, because temps are a lot lower. So as soon as the ghost enters another part of the corridor, temps goes down pretty quick. If you play with the breaker on, and the ghost roams to you, it can take longer to get breath in the room that you're in, because the temps are so high. So it all depends on the weather system that you're playing on. Like if you have sunrise, you play with sunrise, like the map in general is just way warmer, because the temps are not that cold. So if you want to try and get freezing temps, you could just go and turn the breaker off and do it that way. Oh wait, I can't stand here because the ghost isn't really coming this way. I'm going to have to move up to the other room. So we're going to take a crucie with us and a photo cam. I think getting a photo of the ghost is quite important very early on. Just like, just like high school. The whole of high school from the entrance, the hallway, going all the way up and around, is all connected. So you know that hiding spot on the left that I go to? On high school in classroom, 1, 2, 3, 4. In classroom 6, it's got that hiding spot. So that's why when the ghost is on bottom right hand side, that's why when the ghost is at the bottom right hand side all the way on the other side, as soon as it goes into the hallway, I get breath even on the left hand side, because the hallway is one long hallway. And that's why if you get a ghost event, if the hallway allows ghost events, like at Sunny Meadows with the hallway, and just like Prison that you saw, do you remember you saw that air ball from right down the other end? That's because the ghost has triggered a ghost event on you. It's registers you in that room. And then what it ends up doing is picking a random spot in that room. So because that prison hallway is one long hallway, it picks a random spot in there to do an event. So that's why at Sunny Meadows, if you get all the doors randomly closed on you, it's usually because there's a ghost event going on. Like it's probably a sinning ghost event down the other end of the hall, because it's triggered an event near you. But It's registered that you're in that room, but it's done the event up the other end there. Oh no, I shouldn't leave yet. That's too risky. I need to try and plan it near the end of the hunt. Okay. Yeah, it's far back in the kitchen area, like one of the back. I think it's like one of the back rooms where the sinks are, or something like that. Which is why it's not roaming out much to us anymore. Which makes me think it's not a Goya, because I think it wasn't far back originally. And I think it's moved rooms for it, because like when it moves rooms, the pathing can change a little bit. Stay against the wall here. The ghost is outside right now. Wait, I need to get close to the ghost because I need an event. It's not roaming down towards us to... We can try and bring a candle in here. I think that'll help us to see. I can hear the footsteps from back here, so no Mylin. That was trying to make its way round to me, like, straight away, so probably no yokai. Stay against the wall if you can. Okay, still no hump. Alright, so let's bring another one of these up there, and I think a candle would be good. Okay, as I've just seen the time, I won't have time to do any more redeems, so I'm going to stop the redeems. Thanks, guys, for those of you who try to make my life a living hell, I guess. Well, we've had some crazy games. Oh no, what a shame. I'm kidding. Alright, so we've got the video cam up here ready in case an event happens, so we could just record it. We've got the photo cam, so we can try and do like 2 in 1. Why? Still want to go back and get some more. So we will see. The pin has like, I don't know where the pin's gone that Cap got up earlier. But yeah, guys, I hope you can still see the drops. And you guys have got your badge that have been here with me. Because for anyone who comes in, you can earn drops here. Towards your badge. Hey JB. We're just doing a attempting another Apocalypse rerun. Because why not? You missed it earlier, we had a blood moon at prison. That was insane. Yeah, it's a shame that you didn't play Phas back when it was like its first anniversary, because they had balloons in the lobby. When they did the first 1 year anniversary. Alright, over. There we go in here. Okay, we're going to take another smudge and maybe we bring the other Cruci with us. Actually, I might have to leave that open just in case. The first time I actually came down this way, which is really annoying after all that progress I was just doing. I think maybe not yokai. Right, I'm gonna wait after the next one. Leave that there. We need more hands, man. But yeah, don't worry, guys. If you haven't got your badge, I will be streaming Phasmo tomorrow as well, so there'll be more of a chance to get the badge. But you can watch any Phasmo streamer just for 2 hours. Even if you watch like one streamer for like an hour, and then that streamer comes off, you can always go to another streamer and watch them for like another hour to gain your badge. It still go towards your progress, I believe. You don't have to be in one. Okay. So we're gonna move forward in a second. We're gonna go now. Stop turning up when I'm at apoc. Stop doing it. Time this on purpose. Okay. It's not only... Ah! Where are you, bitch? Yeah, I didn't get it. But that did allow me to start the timer. I need to get the cruci in its room. But it takes like 30 seconds just to walk to here. Okay, this is its room. It has moved rooms, I think. So we got a cruci down, so we need that as an objective. Yeah, internet's so slow. That sucks big time. Right, the ghost kind of knows I'm that direction now, so I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to get the other crucis. The absolute pain of this. It's so painful. Right, Cruci. I brought my damn camera with me again. Alright, keep an eye on the crucifix objective because I need to time for spirit. If this ends up being the spirit, then the extra time would be so good. So I think I smudged it at 6 minute 18 on... No, 6:18, sorry, on streamer time. Or, no, it was 6:17. Or something like that. My phone... I forgot to time it on my phone. It's taken a long time unless it's changing rooms again, which would be really annoying. I'm checking the crucifix because that could really screw up your timer. Because if you don't know it's burning the crucifix, you could be screwing up your spirit test. Because it could be trying to hunt, but you just don't know about it because you're... Okay. I think it's about 3 minutes now. It's a long, long time. And it's just burnt the cruci. This might actually be a spirit, so we might have a ghosty. We just need to get a video of the ghost and a photo of the ghost if we want to add another trophy to my collection. I mean, we've been fooled by this before. Because when the ghost switches room, it goes into a long roam state. And that prevents it from hunting. I don't mind it, to be honest. I think I might focus on that rather than the ghost photo, because as long as I'm near the ghost room, there's a chance I can get an event. Because ghost photo during the hunt is so tricky, where recording a ghost during the hunt is so much more easier. Okay, hunting now. See, it's got a 50-50 chance to check the room I was just in, and it's exactly done that. You see, it went into the last room it saw me on the last hunt. And that's why I died on when was it? Sunday, when the djinn found me at the entrance, because it went to check my spot straight away. Shit. Okay. That, into that, into that. Okay, it's fine. I wish I could bring that other candle up here, I really do. now it's gone down the other end. Right, this is going to be risky, but unless we wait for a ghost event as well. I mean, can we still wait for a ghost event to try and record it? Oh, I haven't finished. It literally is all about patience, 100%. Like I said, just take your time, one step at a time. And I would always recommend, always start with apoc 1. Don't go jumping straight to 3. Like, go to 1, and then work your way up and go to 2, and then work your way up and go to 3. Because it'll help you bit by bit. That's the wrong kind of ghost event. But at least we know we're in range to get an event. And that's what we want. We've got a stupid airball. I'm so ready, Ghost. Come on. Scary times. Let's just hope it hasn't moved away. Just no to airball. Well, at least we know because of the airball, we know it's definitely not going to be an Oni, which I don't think it is anyway. There's been no signs of real like that. Electronic equipment is not faster. I don't think it's changed. I've heard no doors. I think this is straight up just going to be a spirit. I think it's moved back to the back room again, and that's really annoying because that's just out of range of an event where we are. I'm going to pick it up just in case. Right, I want to get that other candle. I want to light up the room some more. Just confirm it's not hunting. Oh, I can't bring that one. Okay, hunt in. I think it's gone to that back room. I mean, again, there's a very high possibility that I've been fooled because it's happened before. But just for the 3-minute timer situation, how long it took to hunt, I think it might be a spirit, but who knows? It could have been changing rooms when I was timing. And if you especially think you know what the ghost is, then you really want to just try and go for it as much as you can. Because this will be your chance. Right, if I put that one there. That's one back there. Alright, so we lit up the room a little bit better. So I'm ready now if we see an event happen. So it all comes down to, are you willing to wait for an event, or are you going to risk it for a biscuit and try and get a ghost? Look, there's our shadow. A little head cam and a stick. My god, man, it's so annoying. So what hasn't helped here, guys, is that when the ghost was in the main kitchen area, it wasn't just we was just in the reach of it triggering a ghost event on us. Now I think it's gone back to that other room where the sinks are. I think now it's moved to that room. We're just too far to trigger an event. Oh, that started a bit closer. Actually, we might be in luck after... Maybe we get lucky in a bit. If it comes in here, I'm just gonna try and get the video. Flipping ghost went outside, man. If we just get like a stand-in, if we can just get like a stand-in event, and not a flipping airball event, then we'd be laughing. We do all this is not even. Okay, this would be an interesting bet. Who thinks that this is generally a spirit on 3 minutes? Now, knowing that what I've shown you guys over the history, and every time we've done this, how many times have we had a ghost that's not even a spirit and chose not to hunt after 3 minutes because it's either too busy changing rooms, or it doesn't change rooms and it gets stuck trying to register that it's trying to change rooms? So who reckons that it's either a spirit or we've been trolled? Because if this ends up not being a spirit, I'm going to go either Obake or Jin. Oh, I'll cross them all out, so... It's just nothing fast and nothing teleporty, and it's not a demon. So it's going to be more the ones that it won't be tricky. I might just have to like record it, you know? Okay, door is closed. She's going into that room directly next door. Come here! That door of the washing machine protected me. that that door protected me, man. Stop giving me air balls! Come on! Perfect! Get fucked! Alright, we're out of here. See, we just wait it out. Oh, okay, we've either got a spirit here, and it's generally a spirit, or we've been trolled by a ghost that, like I said, it could easily be done. We've been tricked by this before. Gimme. It doesn't rain, it pours. Thanks. Do. Thanks a lot. Alright, we can quickly... We got a timer going. Literally got a timer going right now. Now, if this closes on me, then... if this closes on me, then yeah, it's not a spirit and we've been completely fooled by a ghost roaming to a different room. If this takes over 3 minutes to hunt, then we know that what we got should be what we have. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so let's recap. tick, tick, tick. We got ghost photo. And we got a spirit. Yeah, it's still not hunting. We've been here for how long? You don't need... I got the bone, but you don't need it for a perfect game. I'm just doing what you need for your gold trophy. So the bone is not required. So if you ever hear from anyone that you need the bone, you need the perfect game, they are lying, 100% lying to you. You do not need that for an apoc game. You just need all 3 objectives, the ghost photo, and you have to get the ghost right. Alright, so I think we got a spirit. There should be another gold to my collection. Let's go. And we end on another gold trophy win. I hope. Unless we've been ultimately tricked here. And the survey says... Let's go! We got another gold trophy to the list. Just like that. Let's see what we get. On anniversary on top, double XP. Holy heck, it's almost... it's almost like how it used to be when it was on like 23 times. Holy moly. Look at that. So when this finishes, it should say that you've got the apocalypse. But you know, I got it on like the first 2 weeks. The first 2 to I think it was like it must have been just on the 2 week, like end of the 2 week mark that I got my gold. And see, because we play on a large map, you see how the money for it is 200. Yeah, everyone's just gonna be mega miles ahead. Like, everyone's just gonna have all their badges now. It's like these XPs just jump you up massively. Even at the high level that I am, the XP is still going crazy. Still going. We're gonna level up to 1 more time, or 2 more times maybe? No, I think maybe 1 more time. Yeah, 1 more time. We're just gonna let it ride, guys. We're just gonna let this ride along. Do 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 do. Look at that. We're gonna end on 726. Bing! And there you go, and then that comes up if you've done everything that you need to do for an apocalypse reward. So you get this screen come up here. Once you get so when you do bronze, this will come up too. If you use silver, this comes up too. If you get gold, this still pops up even if you've unlocked the trophy. This will still always come up if you've done the settings for an apocalypse run. So there we go. We got so much money there. Mega. But yeah, if you do that, you also get this gold trophy here. You also get this gold badge. If you've only done silver, you get the silver one. If you've done bronze, you get the bronze. So yeah, that's the bronze one, that's the silver, and that's the gold. And also, guys, everyone should have this badge. And if you've been watching my stream for at least 2 hours today, you should have also got this badge too. On top. But let's go celebrate, woo, our victory with the gold trophy again. Pop all the celebrations. Let's go. Mega win. Alright guys. Sadly, that is going to be it for stream today. I hope you enjoyed it. I have had fun. I hope you guys had fun.